And it's time for another Macro Monday where I get you ready for the week ahead in 5 minutes or less. As always, this is just a small snapshot of our full Macro Monday newsletter. So if you're looking for more in-depth coverage on the week ahead, I'm going to include a link to that in the description of this video. If you like these videos, you're really going to like our full newsletter. Go into a lot more detail on what I outlined here for you today. Now, normally this is a chart of the week, but now it is a table of the week. And that is because it is officially the longest government shutdown in history. For those of us in the data game, it's inconvenient to say the least. The only data point being released in the near term is the NFIB Small Business Survey on Tuesday. You'll see that on the next slide. This is one of our favorite releases, but it's still no replacement for the trove of government data we've been missing. The table on this slide is one we put together a few weeks ago to try to find proxies of official government-produced data series. As you can see, the NFIB has a lot to offer. It can help with initial jobless claims, it can help with retail sales, it can help with business inventories, all of which we would have received this week. Unfortunately, when the shutdown does come to an end, and it seems, as I'm recording this video, there might be some momentum for a bill to pass the Senate, it will still take time for folks at the BLS and other government agencies to catch up on all that we've missed. So again, once the shutdown ends, there still will probably be some delay until we start seeing data again. Until then, we are going to keep an eye out for the NFIB on Tuesday. Again, as advertised, I left in here the data series we would have gotten, and we're not going to get any more. The only one that's not crossed out is Tuesday, the NFIB. So we're going to go in a little bit more in depth. So again, as the government shutdown continues, no major federal economic data will be released. Betting markets at the time of recording this say 6% odds of a resolution between November 8th and November 11th, 31% from November 12th to the 15th, and then 63% odds of an agreement by November 16th. Again, this is actively shifting. There are talks in the Senate right now. And one of the things that sort of pushed that is flight capacity has been reduced heavily nationwide. As we enter the holiday season, worsening travel delays are becoming a political catalyst that many believe, will finally force bipartisan compromise. So, looking at the NFIB Small Business Index, it is a volatile but reliable directional indicator of small cap earnings trends. The index spiked to a 3-year high after the last election before retreating in response to new tariffs. Here's a quote from the NFIB chief economist last month. Optimism among small business owners decreased in September. While most owners evaluate their own businesses as currently healthy, they are having to manage rising inflationary pressures, slower sales expectations, and ongoing labor market challenges. Although uncertainty is high, small business owners remain resilient as they seek to better understand how policy changes will impact their operations. Historically, small business sentiment runs a bit more optimistic than the regional PMI surveys, where tariff-related uncertainty continues to weigh on hiring and capital spending plans. As you can see, one big data point this weekend, so we're going to make the most of it. Follow along with us on LinkedIn, and you will hear what we have to say about the NFIB release on Tuesday. Hopefully next Monday, I have some more data for you. Again, as we're recording, it seems like the Senate might be having some momentum towards finding a resolution to the government shutdown. And that will mean I'll have a lot more to pack in under 5 minutes, hopefully starting next week. But regardless, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great week. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're enjoying these videos. And I will see you right back here next week for another Macro Monday.